all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's tarot reading is a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, these are general readings. Lots of questions, lots of answers. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, so they're affordable to everyone. If you would like more information or would like to get on my schedule, please email me at TerrisInspiredTarot@gmail.com. and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you'd like. All right, now looking at today's general yes or no reading, we're going to have reading number 1 with the ocean jasper, reading number 2 with the amazonite, reading number 3 with the clear quartz, reading number 4 with the chrysoprase, and reading number 5 with the carnelian. Please make sure you select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the ocean jasper. Your first message of the reading is to schedule yourself in. Make some time for you. It's important that you take time for yourself. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get our yes or no. All right, let's see here. All right, there we go. Now let's see what answer we get. Okay, you guys start with the Magician. The Magician is about manifesting your desires. You guys are manifesting what it is you want, using all your talents and skills to manifest the life that you desire. That is followed by the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity and working through your emotions, dealing with them, and moving through them for your own benefit and stability. That is followed by the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about a happy home life, a stable, happy, productive home life. There is the Ace of Swords after that. That's a new beginning where you take action. You may have an idea or something, some kind of action you take to step into that new beginning. And to top it all off, we have the Two of Cups. So lots of cups energy, lots of emotional energy here. The Two of Cups talks about the soulmate connection. Now, the soulmate connection does not have to be romantic. It can be platonic. It can be even, animals can be soulmates, companions. But there is a soulmate connection here that some of you are dealing with. All right, this looks very, very positive. Looks like a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. 6 of Cups, so that talks about looking back and seeing your growth, acknowledging how far you've come. Temperance comes out next. Temperance is about balance, finding the balance between work and play, between passion and emotion. The Two of Wands comes out next. That talks about creative and romantic partnerships flourishing. You have partnerships, however they look, those partnerships are getting stronger. And then the Fool, there is a beginning, something where you may throw caution to the wind and kind of jump into it. but it is a new beginning. So you've got a new beginning in this Ace of Swords, and then also a new beginning in the Fool. There is something. You're going to have to take some form of action to step into this beginning, but the opportunity is there for you. Now, let's take a look at Oracle to see what Oracle adds. Angels, for group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Embrace change. All right, things are changing. Sometimes things change whether we like it or not. So things are changing. You're going to have to embrace the changes. Now, let's take a look. I want to see Temperance with Moonology. What is there to add to Temperance, please? Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so if you do not balance yourself, you're not going to get the productivity that you are looking for. Nothing will come of the situation that you're in without balance. So make sure you're bringing the balance in. Balance your creativeness with your, passions. Balance your emotion with your creative, passionate ideas. Balance your work and play. Make sure that your life is balanced and strive towards balance, because without balance, you're going to have a lot of trouble moving forward into this new beginning. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon, starting with that 6 of Cups. What is there for the 6 of Cups here for group number 1? Blossoming. Yes, you are absolutely growing. You are absolutely blossoming. And you've got the number 33. So if that resonates with you, if angel numbers have been showing up. Now, this 6 of Cups talks about looking back and seeing your growth. With the blossoming coming out for clarification, that means you have to acknowledge how you've grown, how you've blossomed, really appreciate how far you've come. Now, let's see this 2 of Wands with Queen of the Moon as well. Purity. Okay. There is a purity to your partnerships, to your relationships, whether these are work partnerships or romantic partnerships, whatever they are, however your partnerships look, there is a purity to them and they are growing. It is a wonderful, beautiful energy. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle, starting with the Fool. What is there to add to the Fool? Family. Okay, so starting something that has to do with family or that has a positive effect on your family. Some of you may be stepping into parenthood. Some of you may be, growing your family in some way, maybe stepping into a new career that has an effect on your family, or stepping into a relationship where you're going to eventually build a family. Either way, however it relates for you, it's a new beginning and family is going to be involved. This also does not have to be physical family. It could be soul family. It could be you taking actions that draw you into the situations where you meet your soul family. Now, the Transparent Tarot, please. New beginnings. I told you there's a beginning here. Absolutely. There is a new beginning that you are going to be able to step into. There's some form of action you have to take, but it looks like a great beginning. Now, let's see the little starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever's in their best benefit. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to start with wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So wherever you feel like you're dealing with an adversary, make sure that you take that opportunity to shine your light, to show what you're made of, and deal with things from a light, love perspective. You also get vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. That kind of relates to that magician back there in the background. You are manifesting. Trust in your ability to do this. Create that vision of what you want so you can step into it. And finally, you get love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Absolutely. Share the love that's inside you. It's going to bring in strong relationships, strong partnerships, and a wonderful new beginning. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Amazonite. Your first message of the reading is to loosen your grip. Do not hang on too tightly to anything. Let things flow the way the universe has them set up to flow. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us a yes or no answer to the questions of group number 2. All right, so I will shuffle the transparent tarot until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut. We'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. All right, so once more. All right, here we go. So let's see here. Okay. So we start with the 7 of Cups, talking about there being lots of options out there. Lots of options. You need to wait for the one that's right for you. Now, the 3 of Cups, I'm sorry, not the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles comes out next. It talks about being appreciated for the work that you've put in, being appreciated for what you've done thus far. Next, we have the World. The World talks about coming into completion, stepping into completion, and doing something that's probably through appreciation for something you've done. That is followed by the 3 of Cups. Okay, the 3 of Cups talks about celebration and unity, having things to celebrate, wonderful energy like that. All right, this looks like a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very protective energy. It may represent you. She's very straightforward. She doesn't pull any punches. She says exactly like it is. And she shows her colors. She shows what she's made of. Now, and it doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter with regards to the court cards. I mean, the Queen of Swords obviously is female in the card, but it doesn't mean you have to be female to be represented by the Queen of Swords at all. Now, let's see the Hierophant. All right, some of you making foundational changes right now. This could include going back to school. This could include some form of religious change. It could also include marriage. So you're making a lifetime or long-term commitment to something. There's like some really significant change energy here. Oh, there's the 4 of Wands. You got both of the marriage cards out of the tarot deck. So some of you are definitely getting married, or you're asking about getting married. Like the marriage factor is coming in really clear here for somebody here. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can talk about starting something creative. It can represent a young person who's really passionate and enthusiastic, even if they're not like chronologically young, someone who's young at heart, young in spirit. This can also talk about a reunion. So some of you may be reuniting with someone from your past. It could be a romantic reunion, or it could be a friendship reunion, but there are reunions when you see the Page of Wands. Now, let's see the Oracle for everything. We will start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2. Speak from the heart. All right, so in all situations, speak from the heart. Let your heart guide you. Follow that intuition as well, and your guides and your angels. Let all of that come through, but make sure that you are communicating from your heart space. Now, let's see. I want to see the Moonology deck for the Queen of Swords. What is there to add to this Queen of Swords? Don't let pride get in your way. All right. So I really do feel like the Queen of Swords represents you for most of you. And this is saying, don't let pride play a factor. Don't let it stop you from doing what you want. Don't let it get in your way. You can move forward past it. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Four of Wands. What is there in this Four of Wands here? Growth. Okay. So this, it doesn't have to be marriage. It is just interesting that we have the Four of Wands, which can represent marriage, and the Hierophant, which can also represent marriage. And those are really the only two cards that say, hey, marriage. Like you can see like the marriage platform in both of them. But yeah, this is growth. This could be a committed relationship, like a long-term commitment. It doesn't have to have like the marriage paperwork involved, but there's lots of growth here towards a real committed, strong, foundational relationship. Now, the Hierophant, change. Okay. Yeah, change is coming in. Like there are foundational changes that are happening. The Hierophant's all about foundational energy. Some of you may be going back to school. There are changes happening. There are religious changes happening for some of you. There are marital changes. So with the change coming out, this could be, for some of you, this could be that you're getting married. And for some of you, this could be that you're moving past the marriage you've been in. That change is happening to your marital status and you are growing beyond what you've been in before. So please just take it however it resonates for you personally. Now, let's see the Page of Wands with the Spellcasting Oracle. Reconciliation. Okay, what did I say? Like there is a reunion energy in the Page of Wands. This is a reconciliation with someone from your past for some of you. It can still represent a creative project that you're going to step into, or someone who's very creative and full of life. But with the reconciliation card coming out, it feels more to me like you guys are stepping back into some form of relationship from your past. Now, the Transparent Tarot, grieving. Okay. All right. So grieving it deals with loss. You know, there's a loss of something. Now, there is completion here. The yes may be kind of a sad yes with the grieving. So it may be that most of you were hoping for a no and you got a yes instead. And that's where the grieving is coming in. If you are grieving, if you feel like you have lost something, know that it's not going to last forever. You're going to move past it. You're going to move through it. Focus on the blessings in your life. I know that's really hard when you're dealing with grief, but focus on what you have to be grateful for and remember that it's not going to last forever. Now, let's take a look at the Starseed deck. Oh. All right, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 2. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. So if there is something that you're fearing, if there's something that you're afraid of, make sure that love is allowed to guide you through it. You also get courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. You can overcome this fear. You can be courageous and fearless. And finally, Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So let love really be your guide. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the clear quartz. Your first message of the reading is to get crystal clear. So make sure you're clear about your desires when you're dealing with the universe, and even make sure you're clear with your questions when you're watching tarot. Now, let's take a look and get your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are going to start with the star. The star is about healing. It can represent a gift from the divine. Next, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about moving into a sacrifice or taking a really strong stance that causes a sacrifice. And normally the sacrifice is not necessary. Next, we have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is about moving on. The note with the 6 of Swords is that you are bringing baggage, emotional baggage with you from previous situations. It's time to let that go. Next, we have the Empress. The Empress represents foundational energy. It can represent motherhood. It represents having your material needs met and, your foundations being solid. And finally, to top everything off, we have the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is, it's an ending. It's a very complete and finished ending. And it can talk about the feeling of leaving you feeling stabbed in the back. So with all of the minor arcana here, it kind of has a negative connotation. Now, the Empress is, it is about stability, and the star is about healing. So I really feel like this pile says no, but most of you are going to be really happy about the fact that it says no. It's a positive no, if that makes sense. So the answer to your question, probably no, but most of you probably happy about the fact that it's no. Now, let's take a look at the situations for group number 3. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please show us their situations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Queen of Wands, that's about you stepping into your authentic self, following your passions, being true to you. There's that 6 of Swords again. All right, so the 6 of Swords, it says you're moving on. You're moving out of something. You're moving past something. Something is definitely ending here. Now, this 6 of Swords, all the swords aren't in the boat. See how this one, they're all in the boat, and this one, they're all out of the boat. So some of you, you're leaving that baggage behind. You're moving on. You're done. You're leaving it behind you. The 2 of Swords, that talks about a stalemate, something that you might not be able to see your way out of yet. And the Moon. The Moon can be fear around decisions. It can also say that your guides are talking to you through your dreams. So pay attention to what you are dreaming at night. Now let's look at Oracle for everything. So angels, for the best benefit of group number 3, please. Nurture your dreams. All right. Yeah. Nurture your dreams. Follow your dreams. Follow your passions. Your tiny little seedling of a dream can grow into a giant tree. So really follow your dreams and let them develop. Now, I want to see Moonology on this 2 of Swords. What's going on with this stalemate here? This 2 of Swords for group number 3. You are good enough. Okay. So part of the problem may be a worthiness issue. Wherever you feel stuck, wherever you feel like you can't see a way out, you can't see past the situation, how it's going to end, how you're going to move through it, you may have some form of worthiness block. You need to remember you are good enough. You are good enough for everything you desire. You are good enough to be truly yourself. You're good enough to have whatever it is you want. So let those worthiness blocks fall away, and you may be able to see your way past whatever has your energy stuck right now. Now, the 6 of Swords. Communication is key. All right, so as you move forward, communicate with your guides, communicate with your family, with your friends, with everyone in this situation. Communicate with people and let people know so you can leave that baggage behind. You know, it's time to let go of anything that doesn't serve you, because you are stepping into your true, authentic self. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. And I think I will do both the Queen of Wands and the Moon with this deck. So, Queen of Wands first. Faith. Yeah, you have to have faith in yourself. You are plenty good enough to step into who you truly are, to follow your passions, to follow your dreams. Have faith in you. It's going to work out for your best benefit. Now, the Moon here. What is there to add to the Moon? Ooh, the hot moon extremes. Okay, so these decisions that you're making, there's lots of passion involved in it. There's a lot of passion in the extremes card, and it's clarifying some decision that's kind of hard for you to make. It's okay to follow your passions. I mean, definitely listen to your guides, listen to your dreams, you know, think things through. I'm not saying jump into something, but following something that you're passionate about, it doesn't have to be scary. It's okay to step into your passions. That's part of the reason we're here. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. All right. What is there to add to the Transparent Tarot? Peace. Okay, so again, like I said, the answer, I really see a no here because all the minor arcana says no, and it kind of outweighs the major arcana with regards to like the positivity level. I know we started with the star, and that makes me feel like a lot of you are happy about it, and there's a lot of healing in this no, especially now that we have peace. A lot of you are feeling peace in the answer being no. It's going to let you move forward into your passions. So this is bringing peace to you. Now, if that doesn't resonate for you, please remember this is a general reading, but there is peace to be had here in some way for sure. Now, let's take a look at the Starseed deck for group number 3, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number, oh, that's okay, we got it. Let's see here. We're going to start with light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world, so let your light shine. Next, we have the blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So connect to your inner love and remember to show some of that love to you. You are plenty good enough, guys. And finally, you get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Yes, absolutely follow your heart. That's going to include those passions that we're talking about. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader and spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the chrysoprase. Your first message of the reading is to allow yourself to receive. So make sure you don't have any blockages keeping you from receiving what it is you desire. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right, so we are going to start with the Hanging Man or the Hanged One. Now, the Hanging Man can talk about the need for a different perspective. It can talk about some delays, especially with regard to travel. But in this particular deck, it's also a chrysalis. So it talks about transformation as well. It just takes a little time to get there. Now, next we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very passionate card. It can represent a person, very passionate, very larger than life, but it also can represent stepping into a creative project and people following you. People really believing in whatever creative thing it is you're desiring to do. Now, that is followed by Justice, so balancing passion and emotion, having a nice healthy balance going on in your life, and even fairness represented with the Justice card. Next, we have the Queen of Wands, so lots of wand energy. The Queen of Wands talks about stepping into your true, authentic self, being true to who you are, and following your passions. That's followed by your Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal. This could be a work proposal, it could be a romantic proposal, but it's a proposal of some kind that is probably, not always, but probably going to be beneficial to you. And to top everything off, we have the Knight of Wands. So we've got two knights right on top of each other. The Knight of Wands talks about that whirlwind feeling of falling in love, that whirlwind emotion that has the passion all wrapped up in the emotion. All right, this is definitely more positive than negative. Looks like a yes to whatever you're asking tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. King of Cups, I love that energy. The King of Cups is a true compassionate love. It is a wonderful love to have in a romantic relationship, but it is a genuine love that you can see in any relationship. Page of Coins talks about opportunity that you could be stepping into. It can represent someone who is on the younger side and very ambitious, you know, kind of a go-getter, but it also represents opportunity, excuse me, opportunity where you need to take action to step into it. Now, let's see what else. There's that Knight of Wands again. There's that passion meets emotion, that whirlwind feeling that just kind of sweeps you off your feet. And the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about waiting for the option that's right for you. There's going to be a great option for you. You have to be patient and make sure that you choose what serves you best, what's meant for you. That could be kind of tied to your hanging man that started the whole thing off with talking about delays. So if your question had some form of timing in it, the answer looks like a yes to whatever you asked, but it may not be within the timing that you specified. Now, let's bring out Oracle for everything. So we will start with the Angel deck. Angels for group number 4, please. What's in their best benefit? Be discerning. Absolutely be discerning. That goes really well with the Seven of Cups. Be discerning. Take your time. Make the decision and the choice that's going to be right for you, that suits you best. Now, let's see. I'm going to see Moonology for the Seven of Cups. What else is there to add to the Seven of Cups? Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let anything from your past be a negative impact on your current decisions, okay? If you've been hurt in the past, that's from your past. You need to let it go. If you have struggled in the past, that is also from your past. It doesn't mean you have to struggle right now. So don't let your past hold you back as you make your current decisions. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, starting with the Page of Coins. What is there to add to this Page of Coins, please? Growth. Okay, so this opportunity brings in growth. This very well could represent financial material growth and some form of job opportunity that some of you are looking at right now. Now, let's see this Knight of Wands. Purity. Okay, so this emotion that is, you know, kind of swirling around with the passion and the the dynamic of the situation and all the energy, it's coming from a really pure place. Like, this is a really great time for you guys with regards to love and passion and energy, and the goal is just to kind of try to balance it all, but know that it's coming from a pure place. Now let's see the spell casting oracle for the Knight of Cups. What is there to add to this Knight of Cups, please? Boundaries. Okay. So I'm sorry, I said Knight of Cups, but I meant the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about that compassionate energy, that compassionate love, the true, sincere, real love. And this boundaries card, it can tell you to set good boundaries and make sure that you're keeping good boundaries. So if you're the person that is giving all this love out, make sure that you are setting healthy boundaries to protect yourself so that no one is taking advantage of you. Now, this boundaries card, it can also talk about breaking through boundaries. So if you feel like you're not worthy of this compassionate, true, genuine love, you're going to be breaking through those boundaries and really realizing you're worthy of it and allowing yourself to receive it. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot out of the Spellcasting Oracle. Answers. Okay, yeah. The answers are coming. The answers are here. Some of you got answers from this very reading. Some of you have many more answers to come, and they're going to present themselves in the relatively near future. Your guides are working with you, and they're kind of asking you to be patient. Now, let's see the little starseed deck for group number 4. What is there to add for group number 4? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. We're going to start with Blue Star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Yes, follow your inner compass. Let your discernment and intuition be your guide. Next, you get courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Have the courage to not let your past hold you back. And finally, surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. That can also really relate to surrendering your need to have all the answers. You have the answers you need for this moment. So surrender to the moment. All right. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the Carnelian. Your first message of the reading is to feed your creativity. So do something that sparks your creativity and see what happens. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I am going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. And that will get us our yes or no answer. So let's see here. All right, one last shuffle. There we go. Okay, let's see. You start with the Phoenix. The Phoenix talks about rising from the ashes. It's the Judgment card in a standard tarot deck. Talks about second chances. Next, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very protective. It can represent a person. It can represent you or someone else that you're dealing with. Very direct, sometimes lacking a little bit of tact in the directness, but also very protective, very intelligent. The Queen of Cups comes out next. The Queen of Cups is emotionally mature, can function through emotions to experience things and still work through them. And topping the whole thing off, we have the Priestess. The Priestess talks about following your intuition, letting your intuition guide you into what's right for you. All right, this looks like a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. There's going to be a second chance here for a lot of you. All right, now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. The Empress. So many of you may be mothers or parents. The Empress also talks about foundational energy and you just kind of having those foundational needs met. Now, what else? Strength. Okay, you guys got a lot of major arcana coming out. Strength says that your strength is sufficient to deal with everything that is in your realm right now. Queen of Coins. All right, so you got 3 queens. That's very interesting. The Queen of Coins, she is very generous. She shares what she has with everyone around her, and her generosity is just, you know, it's one of her character traits. This very well may represent you and you being generous with your energy or your finances or both. And then the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is having things to celebrate. It is spending times with friends. It's having celebrations. It can also represent pregnancy and birth. So we've got the motherhood card and the pregnancy and birth card. I am not diagnosing anything. If you believe or desire anything about reproductive anything, please see a doctor or whatever healthcare professional you deem necessary. I'm just telling you what the cards mean, and there are some fertility and motherhood notes here for those of you that are desiring that or asking about it. Now, let's take a look at all of the oracle for group number 5. We'll start with the angel deck. Angels, whatever's in the best benefit of group number 5. Face your challenges. Yeah, you have support behind you. Face your challenges as you walk into the next phase of things. Now, let's also see the Strength card using the Moonology deck. What's there in Strength? Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so you have the strength for whatever this climax is. Whatever the culmination of the situation you're dealing with is, however you get there, whatever it represents, you're strong enough for it. So you don't have to worry. Now, let's take a look at the Queen of the Moon. We'll start with the Queen of Coins. What is there to add to this Queen of Coins for group number 5? Creation. All right, the creation card is about manifestation. See how there's the blueprints and she's kind of creating with her mind? You can create whatever you want, and you're so generous. Like, you have this generosity inside you. You can create the circumstance where you can share what you have, where you have an abundance to share with others. So whatever it is you desire, put your creation to it and it will come into your reality. Now, the 3 of Cups and having something to celebrate. Resilience. Okay. So even with whatever struggles you're dealing with, even with whatever your strength is coming out to kind of deal with, you have the resilience. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to celebrate with friends the wonderful achievements that you've succeeded at. So your resilience is sufficient. Your strength is sufficient. Now, let's see the Empress with the spell casting oracle. What is there to add to the Empress here, please? Thank you, thank you. Talent. I like it. Okay. So this could be that you guys are very talented in taking care of the day-to-day things and keeping things moving and rolling, especially for those of you that have families where you are the one that makes sure everyone gets to where they're supposed to be all the time. This also is saying that your talent, like, you have specific talents for you that should not be ignored. So your talent is something that needs to be part of your foundation as well. Now let's see the Transparent Tarot. Empowerment. Okay, beautiful. You are empowered by second chances. You are empowered by your strength, your protection, your emotional maturity, and your intuition. So all the cards we have in the Transparent Tarot, this is part of your empowerment. So let yourself be empowered by the amazingness of you. Now, let's take a look at the Starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. We start with blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. And finally, next is ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. And finally, love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. All right. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.